wanted to make sure that everything was working right. Everything is working right. Let me just lower the volume a little bit in the game. Let's get global down a little bit. There we go. Yep. Okay. Oh man, look at this. This looks sexy, dude. Loving it. Oh, I love that it says my name here. Oh, that's so cool. You excited that I'm excited? That is so cool. Okay. Empty slot. There is no difficulty level. No difficulty level. Interesting. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pease, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Interesting. It does. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I've never read it. So I'm super interested. Wow, that's super cool. Really, really cool. Loving it. Loving it. Oh, I love this. Enter Madness. Oh, yes. If I am mad at his mercy, may the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the idiot's hand. H.P. Lovecraft. Oh God. Jesus. You're starting me here? Okay. Interesting. To move, use WASD. Oh God. Hold on. Volume is very loud for me. Very, very, very loud. Let's global down a little bit more. Such as this one. This is a scene from the book. Wow. That's freaking weird. Okay. Can't pick up anything. Oh, I can crouch. Okay, E interacts with items that I see in the world that has an icon I can use. Crouch is control, as in most games. Although, I might actually change that. Hold on. Control. Crouch, I would like it to be C. Thank you. Hey, Chronita, what's up? How you doing? Oh, this is the other side of the thing. Okay. There's no flashlight. Nope. Well, there is a counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Well, how do... Oh, that... Okay. So this is not a lamp. I thought it was a lamp. It's not. The lamp is over there. This is just an item that I can't see because it's too dark. The hurricane lamp. Oh, pliers. Yeah. Alright, let's open this. Bolt cutters. Let's go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shortcut. Oh, maybe not. Where's the other chain, though? Here? This background design just lovely? What do you mean? You mean when I press the menu? Oh, dude, I'm not so sure. Anything you can loot here? That would have been cool. No? Okay. Oh, God.
What a putrid offering.
Oh, poor fishies. What's your name? I'm having a good time. Sure. You could say that.
Fight. You have been chosen.
A to run. Hold down, shift to run. This is not good. Give me the option to run. This is never a good thing.
Behold.
What?
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Uh-oh.
I hate whiskey.
Did you say I hate whiskey? Dude, no, you don't hate whiskey,
Been
dude.
too long since I've slept in a bed. Been too long since I've slept
Is
in a
that what I'm seeing right now?
bed. Been too long since I've
Okay,
slept.
yeah, it is. Okay.
I used to be an avid reader.
But I can open this, but I can't loot what's inside. Interesting.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
The voice reminds me of the voice of the guy from Vampire.
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. So I can rotate the thing, but I can't pick them up, apparently. Oh, no, okay, I picked them up. Okay, cool. Oh, man. Oh. Don't drink yet.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Whoa, look at that stuff. The case. Oh. Well, definitely interesting, for sure. Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Cthulhu. Pierce. You get stats? Oh, that is going to be so cool. Oh, that is going to be so cool. Oh, man, there's so many different options. Okay, let's take a look at this. Eloquence. I have 2 out of 5, apparently. 4 CP needed before next level. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those who you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussion. Nyarlathotep. Strength. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chance of forcing doors or mechanism, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Okay. Apparently, rank 3 is professional, whereas rank 2 is amateur. Medicine is novice. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, or of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. The medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Okay. Investigation. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Cool, cool. Spot hidden. Oh, that's a stat I wanna crank up. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects, and a discovered object will not appear in game. Wow. Psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior, and or on the analysis of objects. So obviously, if you guys know anything about me, which I kind of hope that by this point you do, it's almost guaranteed that we're going to crank up spot hidden in investigation. Picking locks and finding hidden objects, dude, that is me in a nutshell. Sanity, however. Oh, okay. Mental trauma. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in a Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. And right now I am apparently stable, even though I don't seem to be. Confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Okay. Places. My office. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. Nothing for the occult. No clues. Inventory. Lost Battalion 10718. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Knowledge. Sleeping pills. Wait, what do you mean knowledge? But this is like an actual item I can use. Knowledge seems to be... Can I... Use with caution. Is there anything to see here? I'm not sure. Okay. I thought for a second there maybe there could be a way to like use it to increase my medicine knowledge. That's the music. I'm gonna leave it on. Well, no, let's leave it on. He does.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. I just got a bunch of points? Sure. I will get spot hidden. That's 2 CP. Oh, I have to click per CP. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Occultism, you say. I can't level these up. Represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the use of an origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. It says here... Wait. I can? Earlier it said I can't. It said these two can only be increased by finding items. Or maybe this is because it's a start, and I can just do a bunch of stuff in the start. Maybe that's it. That's my only chance. Oh god. You shouldn't say stuff like that. It's not good. Actually, you know what? Let's go with more spot hidden, I think. Or, you know what? Maybe I should... Maybe I should go with occultism then. Like I could go all the way up here to 3. Yeah, you know what? I'm not feeling it. We'll leave it at 2 for sure, but I'm not feeling it more than that. We'll go here, and for the reminder 2 points, we'll put them into medicine to get it up to 2. Yeah. Yep. Good call, chat. Good call. Do you really want to validate this character points attribution? Yes, I do.
Information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will still be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Damn.
Mr. Pierce, you used to...
Oh, that's me. Finally look at my face.
I'm coming.
I hope I get to keep on looking at my office, because I'm clearly not done.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
How's the sound, by the way, guys?
Look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
It's a little quiet. I'll increase it.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic. a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Oh, okay. Cool. Sure. Okay. Let's increase the volume. There we go. Should probably be better. Let me guys know if no, but it's fine, Redacted. I prefer if you guys can tell me if how the volume sounds without you having to crank up your volume, because this is also going on YouTube, and I would love for it to just sound right and not having people like have to crank up their thing just for me. But thanks, do appreciate it. Okay, so examine this. Oh,
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Cult. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others, Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her painting and testimony to her vision of the world, our testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pease, private detective. Okay, clue. I can turn it. That's a weird sign there. I don't know what that is.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
I would love to have that kind of painting though. They look great. A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report, it says that a fire started in a dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Oh god. Oh, this is an unlocked answer. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, hold on. Find out about Warehouse 36. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? Something's not right with the story. Let's go with this one. You shouldn't take this painting lightly.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Okay. I read about her mental fragility in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay. Find out about Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
I think I'm not going
That's
to read
right.
those.
It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Oh, for some reason, these are, like, darkened. Not this one. Oh, look at that. It tells me. Oh, it tells me this is because I have investigation professional that I get this option. Oh, man, this is so cool. Okay.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Okay, why can I still select this? I'm curious.
The sender's label mentions warehouse.
That's right.
And you think
That is what you go to Darkwater.
Okay, so it just stays lit up even though... Okay. That's fine.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
I'm gonna have more stuff I can...
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay, I think this is it. The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illness known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. It said I got progression. What does that mean? Oh, look at that. Stephen Webster, age 63, businessman, a wealthy businessman well respected in the Boston area. Stephen Webster came to see me in order to investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepts neither refusal nor inconvenient truths. He is... You went on some... What? He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Oh, you mean percentage? I did? How much? Charles Hawkins, ship owner. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater, the heir of a ship owner family he used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon, and they lived a very secretive life. Yeah, they're all deceased. Sarah Hawkins, painter. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for a tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress known for her party-going chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers, and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continues to seek the truth. I'm assuming there's a mistake there. Occupation: schoolboy. Wow, that's a nice job. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, he died in the fire that claimed his whole family. That's sad. Poor guy. So you're saying I